Terra Chips has been very effective in creating a niche in the chip industry. One way that they have accomplished this is through a positioning strategy designed to create a competitive advantage using a psychological pricing approach. Terra Chips has applied value-based pricing, which capitalizes on a buyer's perceived value of the product to position itself as a high-quality purchase. Terra Chips also uses innovative distribution channels that further enhance the perceived value. Terra Chips has proven to be a winner with its marketing strategy. Let's take a look.
The factory rumbles and clanks, and even though it's located in a rundown section of Greenpoint, Brooklyn, when the product made in this factory first hit the market in 1990, it was hailed as revolutionary. The product is vegetable chips, a natural alternative to potato chips, and the company, Terra Chips, is considered the pioneer of the vegetable chip category. Today and every day, up to 10,000 pounds of vegetable chips will find their way through this plant en route to specialty food stores and gourmet delis across the U.S. How two caterers got started in the vegetable chip business is an old-fashioned American success story. And how Terra Chips became a $10 million a year business is a case study in the principles of marketing. When chefs Alex Jejuchitsky and Dana Sinkler launched their catering business in 1989, they developed a novelty appetizer made of roots and vegetables.
Basically, Alex and I, we started our own catering business. We had, in the past, worked for many large and small caterers in New York City, and all the different parties that we would go to, they always served crudité and dip, raw vegetables and dip on the bars. So Alex and I, in this very competitive environment, we wanted to put something on the bars that would let people know this is a Dana Alexander party, and that's basically what Terra Chips did for us.
So Dana and Alex began to explore Asian greengrocers in Chinatown, Hispanic markets in East Harlem, and the Bronx Terminal Market. Here, they discovered a cornucopia of obscure vegetables, including yucca, batata, parsnip, sweet potato, and taro. These vegetables, scraped, sliced, and cooked in a wok, made a colorful display of ivory, burgundy, orange, and yellow.
We were fortunate enough that through the catering business, we were able to do our market research, because we would take the chips to the parties whether people ordered them or not, and they were all saying, you know, where can I buy these? Where can I buy these? So, you know, listening to the consumer, they could care less about our caviar and foie gras, and the catering business is a very tough business, and so it wasn't that hard of a decision to give it a try.
So the partners abandoned the catering business and began making chips in a tiny kitchen at the rate of 5 cases a day. When Saks Fifth Avenue placed an order for 50 cases, they took a deep breath and went into mass production. Their decision seemed to pay immediate dividends. Saks sold its entire supply in 2 weeks and quickly reordered. But starting a business was more difficult than they imagined.
Well, I think the big obstacles in starting the business, which is really for all small entrepreneurs, is capital. You know, where do you get the money and how do you get in business? And you always need much more money than you think you need. And in the beginning, Alex and I were the only two, and we were wearing all the hats, going to the market at 4 o'clock in the morning and cooking chips till 6, 7 o'clock at night. And it was just more than we could bear. So you have to hire employees, and at first you think you're working for yourself, and then all of a sudden you're working for all your employees.
Marketing the chips also proved to be a big challenge. Because of the high cost of the ingredients, they had to be priced considerably higher than conventional potato chips, $3.99 for a 6-ounce bag. That meant developing packaging and distribution channels that would support a high-price image and create a positive perceived value. But while New Yorkers liked Terra Chips, the partners were concerned about how they would fare in less cosmopolitan markets. So they turned to Keith Bright & Associates of Venice, California, who created a sophisticated silver and black package, and they distributed the chips through upscale outlets like Saks, Neiman Marcus, delicatessens, natural food stores, and a few select grocery chains.
Well, we've been, I wouldn't say surprised, but we've been very excited about the growth of Terra Chips. We felt that from the research that we had done with our catering customers, that we knew that people really wanted this product. I think one of the issues was, and always, is price. It's a very expensive product, but you're buying a quality, affordable luxury. And so Terra Chips has been highly successful.
It was a classic case of effective target marketing. A niche was created, and a new trend in American eating was born. But the young entrepreneurs knew better than to rest on their laurels.
So currently, Terra Chips, we have new products in the works that we plan on putting out in the next 9 months to a year. Currently, we're trying to expand our distribution into new markets as well as existing, and at that time it'll be a lot easier to plug new products into existing distribution. So that's really the focus of the company at this point.
Terra Chips will never challenge Frito-Lay for chip supremacy, but business is good. Each year sales have doubled, but even as their creation grows in popularity, the chipmeisters are looking for ways to increase sales. One route they're considering is selling Terra Chips abroad, prompting some marketing professionals to raise a caution flag. Taro and some of the other exotic vegetables that make the chips unique in the U.S. are much more commonplace abroad, so they feel Terra could lose its single greatest advantage, a unique market niche. As Alex Jedrzejczycki and Dana Sinkler weigh their options, they're putting a lot of faith in their own instincts. After all, they've pushed all the right buttons so far.
If you had asked me 6 years ago what I would be doing with my life, I definitely never would have thought it was Terra Chips. So today, right now, when you listen to this factory here, this is basically music to our ears.
At this time, Alex and Dana are concentrating their marketing efforts in the United States. But let's consider this. If Terra Chips chooses to go overseas, and given that the ingredients are somewhat exotic in the United States, but considered fairly common elsewhere, will this present challenges to their marketing strategy? What approach would you recommend if Terra Chips decided to market globally?